When you have given clear feedback and the same problem keeps happening, it can be tempting to assume the person simply does not care. But repeating the same message more firmly is rarely the answer. The next conversation needs to be clearer, more specific, and more accountable. In this video, I'll show you how to reset the conversation, find the real barrier, and agree on a practical improvement plan. Start by revisiting the facts. Name the earlier conversation, describe what was expected, and explain what you have observed since. For example, last week we agreed that the closed checklist would be completed before you left each shift. Since then, it has been missed twice. Keep it factual and calm. This avoids turning the conversation into a debate about intent and keeps the focus on the gap between the agreed standard and what has happened. Then ask, what is getting in the way? The reason may be a lack of training, unclear priorities, or staffing pressure. Ask open questions. Talk me through what made it difficult to complete the checklist. Listen before deciding what the solution should be. You are looking for a real barrier you can remove while keeping responsibility for the standard with the employee. Now agree on a simple plan. The plan should say exactly what will happen, when it will happen, what support is available, and when you will review it. Avoid vague promises like, I'll try harder. A useful plan could be, for the next 2 closes, complete the checklist with the shift supervisor before leaving. I'll make sure you have 10 minutes protected to do it. We will review both shifts on Friday. Finish by making a short manager note. Record the facts, the expected standard, the support you agreed to provide, and the review date. This is not about building a case against someone. It helps both of you remember the agreement and makes the next conversation fair and straightforward. At the review, recognize progress if it has happened. If the standard is still not met, you have a clear basis for the next step. The goal is not to make the conversation harsher. It is to make the path forward impossible to misunderstand. Revisit the facts, check for barriers, agree on a specific plan, document it, and review it. When you do that, feedback becomes less about frustration and more about giving people a fair chance to improve. Keep it clear, specific, and accountable. Thank you for watching. Subscribe for practical leadership tools that work in the real world. The digital Billabong.